What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys a quick little review. I'll be doing two of these. I'll be doing a short version and this version, but we're gonna be doing a little talking about where wins meet and the fact that IGN gave this game a 6 out of 10, which is very laughable because this game in itself is clearly I would say at least an 8 out of 10, just strictly because one, it's a free game. Okay, that's one of the reasons why it gets a decent score, and I'm gonna get into that. It's a free game that looks like this. This thing that I'm doing right now, I got by playing the game. I earned this. This wasn't something that you buy. Nope, this is an earnable thing that you do in game. Game is gorgeous. Like, just gorgeous game. Everywhere we go, at least what we have access to currently. And they're still adding stuff. They're, every 2 weeks to every month, they add something new to this game. They're adding new martial arts here soon on top of what we already got. They're adding new... There's so much. There's so much. So, here's one thing, right, that I like about this game. So, we'll go ahead and we'll go here to guilds, right? You have your guilds, this is my guild. It's only me and my wife in this one, but it's whatever. But you literally can go down here to events. You know, you can go do certain ones, right? So, let's go here, right? Return to base. This takes you to your own personal guild where you can actually interact, hang out with your other guildmates. You and your guildmates can hang out here. And I mean, this is an actual, like, whole huge area. Like, you can go fight people over there in the arena. Come in here, hang out, do stuff, right? Look, little jacuzzi pool with some lady in it. I'm pretty sure that's just a random NPC character. You literally can just sit and chill and lounge in the chairs. Like, this is a very detailed game for it being free, okay? The only thing where they get you, because it's technically kind of in a way a gacha game, right, is if you buy their, like, cosmetics or their skins, right, in their, like, shop. So, we'll go over here and we'll go to, you know, the shop, right? Now, the thing is, at the same time, these skins and costumes and shit, they look really good. So, I can see why some people will buy them. But this is literally what people are going to be spending their money on. Like, you're not buying access to nothing like that. You can get married to your spouse in this game. You can get married to random people in this game. They have polyamorous freaking groups and, like, all that other kind of stuff in this game. You can set bounties for people. Shoot, I wish I recorded this, but someone put a bounty on me for falsely accusing me of theft, which was funny because it was instantly proven as false, and I was able to put a bounty on them and have someone go out and, you know, attack them and put them in prison. And then when they go to prison, you can actually then also pelt, like, food at them and everything. It's quite entertaining. Very funny. But you have your solo modes, and then you have your online mode, and you can easily switch between either one anytime you want. Okay. Here's solo mode. Oh yeah, and they also up the level cap again. Level cap was like at to 7, or no, it was up to 6. You were able to go to like 55. Now you can go up to 65. So raise it by 10. And the next one will be in like 10-ish days, which is awesome. And those little, like, that little, like, orange ball thing, very important, because you use those for other stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do in this game, which is where it's like, IGN gave this game a 6 out of 10. Well, they're morons, because this game is phenomenal compared to anything else, right? If you compare this to any AAA game that has come out as of recently, right, this would be a 10 out of 10. Now, if you take out certain things, because it does have its little hiccups and issues, every so often I'll get kicked out of the game. Every so often it won't, like, completely and totally render a building or something like that. but it will come in. Now, granted, this game has been in full release overseas in China, and it's been recently released here within like a couple weeks here in America. Okay, I have quite literally 99 hours in this game. Okay, with me being at home and it hurt and everything else, I don't have very much to do, but I've been playing this game, and this game has caught my attention. I'm one of those people, I will watch a TV show or a movie a billion times before I play a game that I don't like. I'm just one of those people. This game is a great game. The different styles of martial arts that they give you that you can do, everything. That, and if you've ever watched a lot of those spoofy martial arts movies, right? There is some moves in here that are very resemblant of it, right? So if you were to do that one I just did, right? Except you were to do it like here, we'll wait for it to replenish. Oh, I don't have enough stuff to fight people. Never mind. But you can do the Buddha palm from this one. They have a lion's roar. There's like so many references from one movie in this one movie. I think it was like Shaolin Fist, or like it wasn't Drunken Fist or nothing, but it was about some like little street rat kid who gets a thing about becoming a super martial arts hero, and then he becomes like a thieving vagrant, and then gets his ass beat, and then becomes a martial arts master. Hilarious movie. But there's 3 martial arts in that movie that they have in here. They have the Toad martial arts. Matter of fact, I'll just go to it. I'll just show you. So, right, we'll go over here. So they have the Lion's Roar, which, so if you remember the smoking lady from the movie who tears off the back end of the bell and then screams into it, there you go. There's the bell, right? Here's the little fist. So a part of this is how, like, if you jump up off a bird and then he does that little hand, downward palm hand thing, boom, there you go. There's that. And then, if I remember, where is it? Where's the toad? There is another one. Oh, I think it's this one. Yep, this one. Leaping Toad. The big old bad dude that they break out of prison who does that toad thing. Boom, right there. So, I mean, I'm curious if they did that on purpose. I have a feeling they did, because there's no way they didn't. But, I mean, the detail to this game is phenomenal. You can make multiple builds to this game. The solo mode makes it definitely seem like it's more about your character than it is about the whole, like, you know, being able to play with other friends. But this overall, great game. And the fact that they're continuously adding stuff should definitely make AAA, like, AAA, you know, creators and companies open your eyes, get your head out your asses, and start just making good games. Stop trying to, like, push an agenda or any of that other kind of BS. Just make good games with good story, good dialogue, good characters. If you want to put some wokey shit in there, and I mean make it like authentic, like how the real world is, whatever. But at the same time, make sure that it's like, you know, adjacent to the history and time that you're doing it, not trying to rewrite history the way you want to rewrite it. Just like, look at how like the clouds are just coming in like that. Like, look at that. Look. Really, IGN, 6 out of 10. Ridiculous. Bet they didn't even play the game. But with the amount of stuff you have on here, and I didn't even fully deep into, you know, the actual co-op or PvP aspects, right? So Trials is like a one-on-one thing. This is just you, but hard as fuck and great way to get gear. This one, you can do casual shit with randos or with your friends with like the casual co-op, quite literally. Arena, you can do 1v1, or I think they also added something where it was like 4v1 or like a team-based thing, or they're going to, which looked interesting. I saw that yesterday. And then you have this, which is, you know, just your weeklies, which are individual bosses, right? You can fight these ones. These ones are relatively easier to do compared to like Heroes Realm. If you were to do Heroes Realm, that shit's hard. So keep that in mind. And this one throws you into, like, you can either do it with your friends or randos. But outpost challenges, this takes you to all the outposts that you find out throughout the game, which I highly suggest doing because it's a good way to get gear and money. And then all the individual bosses that you fight in each area and all that, which you can refight, get gear, all that. And also, good way to get certain kind of martial arts techniques. And usually that's how you have to do it, is just by fighting them multiple times. Like that one, which is the horse meteor one, and then you have this one from this guy. He's a dick. 3 health bars. Forewarning you. But, yeah. The fact that once I saw IGN give this game a 6 out of 10, I was like, what? I mean, I get it has, like, it's, like, issues when it comes to, like, certain things, but the playability of this game, I played it with my wife, I played it with a couple of my buddies of mine. The co-op is great. Like, there's really no issues at all with this game. It's a great game. If you're curious about it, try it. It's a free game. Download it, play it. If you don't like it, delete it. That's the best part about this game, and why, like, dang near this gets a 10 out of 10. If this was seamless and perfect and it had, like, no bug issues, such as randomly getting kicked out, it would be a 10 out of 10. But because of the fact that it has that one issue, nope. 8 out of 10, and I mean, holy crap, I want to give it a 10 out of 10, but because of those issues, yeah. Because it's free. Free game that does way better than any, like, paid game. Any game that you can get for $60, $70, $80, $100 that like, Rockstar and a few other companies want to try to push. Fuck that. Especially, hey, Rockstar, look, free game looks better and probably will play better than your GTA 6. Just saying. But quite literally, that's an honest review from someone who put hours into this game in a short amount of time. I've been on this game almost every day since I hurt my back. Like, literally every day since I hurt my back. My wife told me about this game. My friend told me about this game, and I said, fuck it. I'm gonna check it out. Sounds stupid. Whoever wins meat, really? But great game, and it's an Asian game, so, I mean, it also makes sense. So, check it out. Character customization is phenomenal. You can only create one character as of right now, but they're working on an update that will allow us to make multiple, so can't wait for that. But that's it for the review. I hope this kind of helps people with, like, the whole dynamic of the game. And, like, once again, don't worry, it's a free game. Quite literally, free game. So, I hope this helps. Hopefully you all enjoy it like I have. And, you know, maybe we'll see y'all on the game. Later, guys.